There's other Luigi combos that, you know, might not land, but they're a lot safer, and they don't put you in a position that just sends you off stage with no recovery resources. So, you know, you got your Cyclones, you got your up Bs, even in just a double jump back air, that would have been fine. So, I'm not here. I don't know much about how to play Luigi properly. I can't do his infinite combo. My hands are just too slow in this day and age. But definitely, you know, go to the drawing board and don't do that side B again.
My favorite was just the Pichu taunt mid-combo.
Dude,
mid getting caught.
He was mashing. Like, straight up. I mean, you hit the taunt and then you bodied, so you didn't get bodied, so that's cool. But I get it. You know, I've definitely just played hard, and I've started mashing a bit, and my finger slips to the taunt area, and then, you know, I throw out a taunt. But with Incineroar, it's funny, so.
Hey! Oh my. It was just like a bunch of shenanigans. It was just a perfect culmination of chaos and hilarity. And it just...
Man, what a thing, huh?
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It sure was.
We have ToughLudwig versus Cheese. Love me some cheese. Oh,
cheese is delicious. I actually, dude, for some reason, I went out into my kitchen during the break, and I smelled pizza, right? Ooh. So, and I know that's not a symptom of like, you might be having a stroke, because that's burnt toast, so I'm safe. But I was still, we have not had pizza. I haven't had pizza in like a few weeks, and I usually have like pizza fairly often. I like pizza, it's very good. So I have no idea why I was smelling pizza. I could just be old and senile, but I'm ordering pizza after this.
What kind of pizza?
Anyway, I love cheese. That's what I was getting at.
I do love cheese. I love pepper jack cheese. I think it's an underrated cheese, in my opinion. Provolone's always a good start, though. You can't go wrong with that.
Provolone's solid. I'm a big mozzarella fan.
Oh
yeah. You know, mozzarella sticks. Love mozzarella sticks. A good cheddar too. Very good cheddar, especially on mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese.
That's how you pronounce it.
As you can see, some of my favorite foods have cheese in them. So, if I go to a restaurant and they've got mozzarella sticks and mac and cheese, and it's the first time I'm there, I'm probably ordering those two, and that's going to determine how I feel about the restaurant afterwards.
Oh, my least favorite is when you bite into a mozzarella stick and you can tell it's been frozen. That's so gross.
Yeah, but see, I still like mozzarella sticks regardless, right? So, like, as long as it's good and, like, it's still stringy and still tastes good, I'm fine. But obviously, it's better if it's not frozen.
Good old mozzarella sticks, good old mac and cheese, the Dedede will be stepping up. We got Ludwig versus King Dedede, and the seeds are looking quite close as well. No button check needed. And straight into the match.
Okay, I was gonna say this guy better be playing Ludwig. I was about to be very upset. I was gonna have some words.
You can't just name yourself that.
Certainly did.
Yeah, you can't just name yourself that and not play. You're just a fraud.
No, I agree. All right, well, here we go. Yep, Bowser Jr. combos, all the up airs into the forward, they're putting them off stage. But Dedede is actually like a weird character because he actually handles a lot of characters very well, despite being bad, quotation marks. I don't think he's good by any means, but I do not think he's I don't think he's bottom 5, because I think some people put him in that spot, but that's just me. I don't know. I feel like if you beat Peach and Snake, I don't know. Maybe you're not a bottom 5 character. That's just how I feel.
And so-called people saying bottom 5 when they get ledge trapped by King Dedede. All of a sudden, it doesn't feel like a bottom 5 character.
Well, we've all said it. Like, yeah, there are some bad characters in the game compared to the rest of the cast, but they're not bad overall, you know?
Yeah. But as well as just like, Ling showing off as well how good of a counter pick character he can be. Just saying, no, I don't want to deal with that Ditto. So I'll go ahead and stick to the king himself, and it looks like a low good position as well. ToughLudwig having a tough time trying to finish it out, and as well as grabbing the Mecha Koopa as well. So Cheese staying true to the name, keeping it up as well, and the percents quickly approaching the lap area and force the bird to air dodge. Greatly plays Bear, executes it perfectly. ToughLudwig not happy about that one, but she's stern face, stone cold. It's another day in the office for the king.
Yeah, I mean, hey, King Dedede, he's a great ledge trapper, and because Dededes are going to be practicing that a lot. They're going to be labbing out different setups, especially for characters that have a lot of great mobility options, like Bowser Jr. He has a lot of tools at his disposal, so you got to kind of account for that as well. And if you panic even the slightest bit, like, they're looking for that. They want you to panic. They want you to get nervous about the ledge traps, and so they can get a strong punch out of you, especially with King Dedede. He hits hard. That back air is ridiculous.
It does not feel good to be hit. And as well as the dash check as well, that can potentially two-frame you or catch whenever you're like trying to get a neutral get up. So you have to be so careful with that and the multi-hitting as well. Continuing this pressure and a missed grab potential. Reads out the side, we know what's gonna happen, and she's almost got the aerial just in time, but all of a sudden the pressure just kind of continues on, and ToughLudwig is just having a real difficult time just finishing off a stock and continuing percent on as she is. Look at this huge lead step forward, and even that pair connects.
Yep, beautifully played. Great stuff from both players here, but the Dedede definitely gonna make it work here. And like Bowser Jr. is another one of those weird characters where like he can do a bunch and get a lot of strong combos, rack up damage pretty quick, but he still has like some flaws, despite the fact that like you look at him, you look at his kit, and it looks like he has an answer for everything, but like he's still being held back by like how it all kind of works together and stuff like that sometimes. But
playing against Dedede, like when you don't have like experience, is like a huge uphill battle, because like in the back of your head you're just like, well, this character sucks, I should know what I'm supposed to do. But then the Dedede player's just like, well, yeah, I know that's gonna be a struggle, so there's a whole reason why I'm gonna play around it and utilize as much as my toolkit as I can. And ToughLudwig doing as much as he can to get that shield pressure on side B, because it is strong, my friend.
I mean, Bowser Jr. is pretty much a poor man's Sonic. I'm gonna put it out there, right? It's pretty much what he is, except he's got a couple projectiles, and he actually has like up air chains and stuff like that, can put down some pretty solid damage, but he's just not as mobile, as we all know.
Sonic the Hedgehog, but, an actual hedgehog, not one that just like getting run around with the speed of sound. But at the same time, doing way better than game number 1, as I say, that gets clobbed in the face with the projectile. And yeah, Dedede just said, you can throw it out there, but I will catch it with the use of that neutral B and trying to keep on that pressure. And here comes the ledge trap. Can you survive? And ooh, you can. You're in a weird situation though.
I do like the turnaround up tilt though, just kind of recognizing the situation. Dedede's tilts in general are also like good. Like down tilt's a little bit goofy, and it's more of like it's like a weird burst option, right? But forward tilt, great poking tool, right? Up tilt is incredibly fast. We actually saw it earlier in game 1. We actually inhaled ToughLudwig and actually waited for them to pop out so you can up tilt immediately. And that is actually something that can work if you time it right. Timing's ridiculously hard.
Yeah, and it's often just used more of as a mix, to be honest, instead of like an actual confirm. But just kind of keeping on your toes, I like just kind of throwing it out immediately, saying like, yeah, I'm gonna throw this out, and all of a sudden you have to worry about mashing out at a certain time. Well, real good stuff by ToughLudwig. 8% even. But I'm really scared about who's gonna confirm the first stock, because whoever confirms it, then gets like a few solid hits in there.
Oh, great catch!
So much, and what a catch!
Okay. Dude, this is actually a crazy first stock right now. They're both working so hard. And honestly, it's been teased mostly on the back foot there. Yeah, spot dodge is only going to keep you intangible for so long. That forward smash certainly lingers for quite a bit, though.
Yeah, and great way to play around the ledge trap with the panic roll. Gets sniffed out. And another great parry on point. So both of them resetting back on these percents. But look how much time has been burned just to finish that first stock off. Kind of shows how patient, and great recatch by Cheese. Knowing it's gonna happen, using neutral special as well to hopefully catch out the Mecha Koopa or catch out ToughLudwig. It works out in that one, but the Mecha Koopa does end up breaking out as they both exchange in that neutral thing. Thought you could grab, but no, it's gonna be an instant 1-2 as percents keep on stacking up.
Yep. I like that too, taking a little bit of extra time just to land on stage so the Mecha Koopa can pass. So that way you didn't have to land and go right to the shield, but he gave up a lot for that. But still, yeah, these two are just trading damage back and forth here. It's definitely a war of the projectiles here, who can kind of win what, but it's definitely working out for both of them so far. But they down throw, not gonna fall. Oh wow, that was a weird hitbox.
And,
That
ooh,
was also goofy.
and that Mecha Koopa just absolutely denied the Gordo. It's kind of one of the bigger struggles of King Dedede, and great mix. Yep, you always got to be aware of when they're going to pop up past the ledge with up B, knowing that the regrab will get them killed, and it does a lot amount of shield damage as well. So by breaking shield, it might shield poke right through it, and great counterplay to the side B as well by utilizing the neutral B before the spin out does happen. So avoids it out and gets the pressure on. Lots of rage for D to work with.
Here we go, Gordo, yep. Inhale, send it right back out. Oh, he had him trace just a little off of that forward tilt, but still the landing there into the up air. Gonna miss that back air once again, but continues to rack up the damage, 82%. Another back air, that's not gonna be enough quite yet, but the Gordo all the way out there, Kobe, taking him out that final stock. Beautifully played, honestly. Ludwig looks shocked, but like you kind of just, you know, fell into the Gordo, so.
Yeah, I literally read the lips. It was, what was that?
It was Gordo, baby.
Yeah, it was Gordo, man. Gotta be careful of that one, but excellent stuff by Cheese. It looked so competitive at the start, and all of a sudden it just got flipped on its head. Just the lead continues on. No coaching, it's over.
Hey, get off the stage! Boo! Boo! The set's over. No more coaching.
What was crazy though, you kind of pointed out that like Mecha Koopa still deflecting the Gordo when it was like deploying
dude.
out.
Like I remember Gordo like back in Brawl, right? Like you saw Gordo come out and you're just like, God, damn, I'm in trouble. And now Gordo nowadays, it's such a joke, dude. You throw anything to hit it, and you're pretty much fine.
I remember when D like threw out like the Wildies as well. He had like a chance to throw out the Waldy and as well as the.
It was mostly Waddle D, and then the one-eyed like electric one. And then the Gordo was like every once in a while, but the Gordo was like it hurt.
Oh man,
I hear you tic-tacking away looking up the name of it.
Trying to get the name of it. It's not Waldy.
Yeah, that was crazy right there. Definitely you called it too. You gotta be aware of that recovery from DDD because like landing, you get grounded, and then the landing hitbox is actually so strong, it's gonna take stocks off you pretty easy.
And as well as like the stars that land as well, it throws people off too, saying like, oh, like you can try to punish it afterwards, but they're called Waddle Doos.
They're called Waddle Doos?
Yeah.
Waddle D's and Waddle Doos? Huh. All right. You think God made a mistake when he created them?
Waddle D?
No, the Waddle Doos.
The Waddle Doo.
Like that looks like a mistake. I'm gonna be real.
What have I waddled done?